Hi everybody, it's me. It's Vixen Nights or Sheila. And I just wanted to let you know that I am so excited to bring you to this new project. I did end up finishing Little Dragons. It was absolutely beautiful, and I posted pictures on my Facebook if you guys want to check that out. It took me about 8 months with everything that I do, but of course I keep a lot of different projects going at the same time, plus work. Um, and to be quite honest with you, I don't like trying to take the joy out of what I do by trying to force myself to finish a project within a certain time, unless it's something that is being like commissioned or something that requires me to do that. The project that I'm working on, well, first of all, I want to tell you thank you all for coming. Thank you for joining. If you're new to my channel, welcome. I'm not going to be all specific about, hit the subscribe, like, share, comment. You know, that's totally up to you, but it does help and it will help us grow. And I do still have a giveaway out there that I do want to be able to do. If I hit 2K, I will be giving out to a lucky winner a really beautiful diamond painting, and it's gonna be amazing. So anyway, with that being said, I want to take the time to also let you know that what I'm about to tell you, I am not sponsored. Everything that you see, I have bought. I have never had anything given to me when it comes to my diamond painting hobby. It is something that I love. Don't get me wrong, I would love gifts and donations and stuff like that, but everything I have, I'm not sponsored. It's not affiliated. It's not given to me. Everything I have paid for. But I do want to draw attention to and want to say thank you to a friend of mine and her business. This painting is a beautiful painting that I had gotten from her company called Bass Custom Arts. Now, they do sell very select few diamond painting kits. Yes, some of them are some that she had designed, some of them are some that she had invested in for her company. Now, the reason I want to draw attention to her company is because they actually specialize in these beautiful, handmade pens. Now, this is custom made. This is absolutely 100% made by her. Okay. She spun this. She did everything. I mean, this thing is durable. And I didn't think, this is my first resin pen. And I will tell you, I'm going to tell you something. Going from one of these standard kit pens to one of these is like luxury. This is my first real beautiful pen. She has these things called Pen Pop Thursdays. Every Thursday, for the most part, her and her husband, they make these beautiful pens. Okay, absolutely fantastically gorgeous, diamonds and all. But anyway, they have these pen pops, so it's like either you get it or you don't, and each pen gets one winner. So it's kind of like a random draw, I think is what they're, a random number draw. And it is absolutely fantastic. I love the fact that I was able to get this pen. Look at the detail in this. So yeah, so they are here in North Carolina, and it's called Bass Custom Arts, and I will be putting that in. I'll be putting their Facebook group page as well as their website page on the links below. I will also list the painting I'm working on. It is a square diamond painting. And this is 60 by 80. It has 2 Aurora Borealises, 67 different colors. And it is really, really fantastic. Now, I really focused, I kitted up on the 22nd, started diamond painting on a serious note yesterday, and this is where we're at today. If you notice, I have my entire painting sectioned off, which that'll be another video, and I'll teach you how to section on another day. But this poster I'm so excited to do. And the reason is because this particular fairy that I'm working on, I have followed this artist for years and years and years and years and years. Her name is Jasmine Beckett Smith. I know that this poster that I'm working on, it is licensed art, and it is gorgeous art. So, you know, I cannot wait to get all of this done. And if you guys want to know, this painting is very large, and I'm very excited about doing it. It's almost as tall as me. So I hope everybody is having a great holiday season. A Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year to everybody. If you're looking at my nail, my snowflake is starting to kind of chip, but otherwise my nails are still looking good. Fleek. Anyway, but yes, so I am doing a square piece here. And like I said, I'm just doing it in sections, and I like doing sections. You know, I did a painting, Little Dragons, and I did a lot of my paintings up until this point where they were free, just free stick and go. And boy, that teaches you a lot. A lot. First, I'm finding this goes by a lot quicker. Next thing I noticed is that my lines are so much straighter. I have less gapping than I've ever had. My diamonds line up beautifully. And when I'm working this section, I can tell you, as I'm moving section by section, I feel the accomplishment. I know that sounds really weird, but I feel like I've accomplished something. It's like, yes, I get to go to the next one. Yes, I get to go to the next one. And it's so cool because, you know, I'm seeing the picture just kind of take place. Now, the next picture that I'm going to do, I think I'm going to do what is called blind sectioning. And that's where I'm going to section, but do kind of like a advent kind of calendar kind of thing, where if I work on a section and I pull that paper off, I don't see it, but when it's done, that piece is revealed. And I'm going to do it not in order, but kind of like, okay, this is the section I'm going to work on today. And then once that section is done, I'm really excited about it. So we'll see. But I'm still deciding about that, because I've heard mixed reviews about, you know, unless you have the right kind of lift pad, I don't know. We'll figure it all out. So the next section, or the next piece that you see, these are the little pieces that I have to fill in. I'm going to work on this, like, I'm going to call it it's kind of like a scorpion M without the little scorpion point on it. But I'm actually going to work on this color, and this is actually kind of like a deep burgundy kind of color. I don't know if you can see it very well in the packet, but we're going to do this. I want you to see. So I'm only using a little bit of diamonds at a time. Now, normally I would pour out a really big tray at one time. I decided that, you know, because I'm working little bitty sections, and I'm not pouring out all my diamonds. I'm going to use this tinier tray. But where's my stopper? Okay, so where's the... I'll pull until I come across my stopper again. So we'll just stick the stopper in right here. Give it a good shake. Lean down. Get them all. You shake it up. And I'm just shaking back and forth, and then I'm tilting. And then I'm tilting. And then I just gently tap. Slide them all down into place. But look at that sparkle. I don't know if you guys can see. Look at that sparkle. Look how pretty they are in the tray. Anyway, oh, there's the stopper. Okay, cool. All right. So what I do is I try to keep my tray as even as possible to the, and as close as I can to the painting itself. And I'm just filling in that one symbol with that one color. Now, you can have multiple trays out at a time with all your colors. That's fine. But me, you know, I don't necessarily do that. Only because I know my klutzy ass, they would eventually spill. So, with that being said, I don't mind changing out my packets as much as, say, somebody else would. All right, now I am looking for more of those Emmy thingies. I don't see any M's. I don't know if you guys can see what I'm seeing, but I don't see any more M's. So she's good. I'll put these diamonds back. Next one, I'm going to do this one with like a little dot. Now, usually in most of my paintings, not all of them, but in most of my paintings, that symbol would be for black, but in this particular painting, that is not the case. In fact, it's not black at all. And yes, these colors are on a much darker color, but I'm working on the background. The center is where all the colors at, like ba-bam, popping color. But I want to get the border in the background done because when I start painting that color, ooh, I'm so excited. I can't wait. Cannot wait. All right, so now that I got this sealed back up, we're going to go for this little dot. And the dot is like a deep navy kind of color. It's a deep blue. Hey, long hair. Okay. And I hope you do come back and you get to watch me progress. I know I wanted to do that with little dragons, but with everything in life, I didn't really think about it. And, you know, it's hard when you're trying to incorporate a whole bunch of stuff into your life. Look at that. Look at that. It's so pretty. I don't know if you guys can see those beautiful gems. Look at that. It's just a really pretty blue. It's not the deepest navy blue, but it's pretty close and it is beautiful. So we're going to be filling in these dots. And I love the snap. Another thing very quickly, that's a flower. I don't want to put it on the flower. Oh, gotta have a gem on there first. The thing that I wanted to tell you is that when holding, I press really hard. I know I have a lot of pressure in my diamond painting. But I noticed that I don't have to struggle as much with this pen. My hand doesn't hurt nearly as bad. It did take me a little bit of an adjustment for the feel of it, but I love it. And I'm glad I made the investment. That's a flower, 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 flower. Okay. Now, you're going to see where I've made these sections where I've done part of the top and part of the knot. So like when I'm peeling back, I'm trying to peel back the tape and the cellophane without losing the section. So if you see some parts where it's filled and some parts where it's not that I'm not going to do them. I'm actually going to do them, but when I get to that section above it, probably. That's because I don't want the tape and the cellophane to pop my drill. So that's why you see like certain parts are done and some certain parts aren't. Like this part right here, I left, just because the cellophane was, the section is not where I need it to be. So I'm just going to leave this part, and then when I pull this back, of course, I'll start filling in all the rest of this. Now the next color I'm going to do is going to be this flowery shape, okay? And then I've got just some fill-ins on some colors that I had done before that I missed or oversaw. But as you can see, we're just about done. This is the fourth block. We're moving right along. We'll be starting a whole new block together, and I'm so excited to do that with you guys. So let's go ahead and finish this block out. And what I do is I just gently pull these back in. And reseal my bag. It's amazing to see how much diamond drills you use, and I'm watching my bags get lower and lower and lower, and I'm like, oh wow, okay. Let's see. So the next one is going to be a little flower shape. It's going to be a 938. It's a type of a brown, dark brown. It's very rich. Now, also, I don't know if you can see it in this baggie. I'm trying to get it lined up. But anyway, in this baggie, I have a little tiny square of a fabric softener sheet in here that helps the static. I put that in when I first kit up. It helps the static from forming and helps keep it to a minimum. Okay, give it a good shake. Look at that. And then a nice gentle tap. And as I said, I know I don't need this many diamonds for this one, but just to kind of keep the rhythm. No. Things. Yep, 3 more holes to fill. And then we get to pull back and do a whole new block, which I'm excited about. So excited. So, oh no. Okay, not to panic, just pick it up. Nice and gentle. Nice and gentle. This is what I'm talking about. This is why I don't keep multiple trays, guys. Because of stuff like this. Okay, just clean those up. Okay, so seal that up. Now it looks like I need 1 gray bead and 2 navy. So I'm going to pull the 1 gray and just takes a couple just to get 1 good gray bead. That'll go here. Lock that into place. Beautiful. And then 2 of the navy. And then I can start that new section. Now I do see a couple of new pieces. I'm going to go ahead and pull those as well. New symbols, which is the X and the S. It looks like an H. X, S, and H. Let me get these first. When you have ADD or a smell of what OCD and all this fun stuff goes along with it, it's very easy to get sidetracked, so I constantly have to pull myself back into place. Because I have these moments, what I call squirrel moments. Squirrel! I don't know if that's down there or not. Okay, because we're getting into that new section. Alright. Alright, that whole section is done. Ta-da! Just kind of fill the gap. There we go, just a little bit. Wow, Weeza. We got it. It is so cool to see this accomplishment that okay. Ta-da. Okay. Now we are going to pull back this section. So I'm going to remove my tools, dump out my trash. Alright. Pull this back up here. Okay. Need my scissors. Okay, so as you can see, we just finished this whole section here. We are fixing to pull more back. I'm going to slide. There is going to be some camera movement. I'm apologizing for that up front, but we need to go ahead and start to, and please be very careful when you do this because you don't want to cut the actual canvas itself. Now what I do is I just cut through that washi tape and then I hold and I try to pull the cellophane right up against that section line so I don't have to fight it. Just keep it as close to that line as you possibly can. Okay. Now, okay, looking at this, I'm going to need to get some definitely new colors. I'm going to move these scissors. Alright, so I'm going to need an S. So look over here. S is 51. It's 3765. So I'm going to pull. It's 45. Give me a second. I'm going to just go ahead and and you can tell this is going to be a very colorful painting. Look at all these beautiful colors. Can't wait to get into them. Can't wait. Those are pretty yellows. Peaches. Orange. Reds. Look at all these beautiful colors. Look, I can't wait. Peachy kind of colors. Reds. Peachy kind of colors. Now we're going to get into some blues. And I'm looking for... Oh, okay. Yeah. I don't know what I did. The S. An S. Let's see. Oh, wait. Is there X? There's X. I found X. Ta-da. I need S. S. Ooh, we got a different color. I'm so excited. All right. It's a little bit brighter than these darks that I've been using. Okay. This is more yellow. This is more orange. Okay. I think I need H. Another type of blue. Yay. Okay, let's see. D. Oh, we got some gray. Okay. Gray. Gray. Okay. Oh, there's our S. Look at that, y'all. I don't know. Can you see that? Look at that S. Oh, she's going to be pretty. Okay. Now we need brown. That can go here. Gray. Brown. 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 I can't get over these colors. There's so many different types of peaches and all these different greens and blues. Okay, let's see. Look at these colors. This is more orangey. So we'll put it here. Here. Ta-ta-ta. Usually I have this all sorted out. I didn't think I was going to be pulling out extra colors as quickly, but I can't wait to get into these. All right, so this, I don't know if you guys can see. Okay, see that? These have the Aurora Borealis in them. They have a really pretty coating on them. And color shift, which is really cool. Oh no. All right. Okay. I think I need this one with a dot with an eye on it. It looks like, oh, it looks like Saturn 318. It might be a gray. It is a gray. Okay. Got that one. Let's see. This is a brown. This is a purple. Oh, purples. I love purples. Okay. Almost done. I'm just sorting these out real quick. Now, I sort by color. People sometimes... So, okay, so to be honest, if I'm really meticulous one day, I'll sort by color and then numerically. But majority of the time, I just sort by the colors. So, and I'll show you that one day. This is my stock white, which will go here. But when I sort by, there's some more Aurora Borealis, but in yellow, oh, I'm sorry, in yellow, I don't know if you can see it so much, but I can. Look at that, isn't that pretty? But a lot of people like to do it by the number, like numerical order. I do it by the colors. So, and then by the numerical. Let's see, this is a brown type kind of color. Brown, brown, brown. Okay. Now, let's just do a check here. Symbol check. I've got the Saturn looking thing. Check. I've got an S looking thing. Check. X. Check. And then H, right? Did I pull them all? Yeah, I have one H. Okay, cool. Okay, so these are gonna go down here, and I'm excited to work with them. But the first things first, we're going to go ahead, and I don't know if you guys can see all of this, but we are about to get into a lot, and I do mean a lot of black. Come on, fold. Okay, so straighten up this light pad up underneath. I'm borrowing my friend's light pad. I need to get one so bad. Okay. I'm going to put this over there so I'm not arming it. All right, so as you can see, hopefully, there is this one, and it looks like a dash inside of a box. That, my friend, is straight black. We are going to go and be doing a lot of black in this section, okay? I'm sorry about that, but we are. So I'm going to go ahead, and instead of using my little tray, I'm going to go ahead and use my bigger tray. She big, y'all. I'm going to pull the 310. And you all know 310 is the black of black. All right, here we go. So I'm just going to dump a lot of that in there. Probably don't need that much, but it's always better to be safe than sorry. All right, put my little stopper in. Now, I'm going to tell you what this little stopper is, in case y'all keep hearing me talk about it. Okay, so this is just a little piece of the pin grip. You see? Little pin grips. Okay, I just cut like one little foam section, and it fits so snug in the spout. It's beautiful. It's a perfect stopper. They're now making trays better where it has a little pour spout plus the closure door, but this came before I was able to ever get one of those, and I'm really excited about that. So let's just get into shaking and baking. Alrighty, I'm going to cover as much of this as I can. I'm not trying to keep this video too long, but I want you to kind of get an idea. Also, too, from Bass Custom Arts, I did get some metal tips, and I love them. And I got the rose-colored ones. I think there's like 13 or something of them in a pack, but they're all different. They look. I don't know. Can you guys see? Okay, this is a multi-placer tip, one of them. Okay, and it's got the little number of how many beads it can essentially hold. I bought these extra. They did not come with the pen, but great investment. Great investment. Now, I did notice too that I like the feel of the standard copper. I do have the nice metal pen tip as well. I will probably be using that later on, but for right now, I'm just using the standard tip. But the whole thing is pretty cool. Comes in a really nice case. There's like a whole bunch of different sizes and everything in here, and it's really, really cool. There's even a straightener in there. I'm trying to get this. I'm kind of looking at this upside down, but I did order them separate from the pen, and they are absolutely wonderful. They're very thin, so I'm able to slide them in there. So you'll be seeing me use multi-placers, especially if I've got so much black. I'm also going to be using the checkerboard technique. So yeah, let's go ahead and jump in this and see where this leads us. This far last row here, I'm going to try not to do it because it's so close to the tape. I want to avoid the lifting, and I'm going to try to avoid the very top here. I'm going to try to come, yeah, so let's get to it. I think I'll start with some checkerboarding just to kind of set the tone. Plus, the checkerboarding allows me to keep more control. And allows me to keep my diamonds a lot straighter. And in the time, you see the pattern. It's pretty cool. Pretty cool. Now, even though I've done that one huge checkerboard, all right, or X, I'm just having fun. I like having fun with what I do. You can see This is going to allow me to keep my diamonds much straighter, lock them into place better, and it kind of makes the diamond painting go a lot faster. Plus it's fun just to see all the different shapes I create too, which is fun. Following this checkerboard pattern. It's like cool. Oh, that one did stick. Okay, I'm not going to push it though. Make sure they are in their own perspective slots. Okay, looking good. Okay. Now see, okay, so the diamonds are still kind of settling. I've got them in place, but I see them kind of wanting to slide a little. That's okay. But I'm actually able to control it because I'm doing it individually instead of just by a row. And I'll show you that here in just a second. But now, I just go in and I fill in all those like holes. Yeah, okay. This allows me to keep my drills nice and straight. It gives me that nice satisfying pop and snap. Control where it lands and straighten it out. There we go. This also allows me to not have the gapping that I've had in the past, which is really nice. Okay. Look at that. Isn't that beautiful? I know it's not done, but you see how uniform everything looks. It's really not that hard, but it just looks so good when it's blocked out right. It's like satisfying. Look at that. And I get questioned all the time, why do you like diamond painting so much? Well, a few things. One, and you've heard me say this before, so I'm, being guilty of being repetitive. Diamond painting is a combination, to me, feels like paint by numbers, cross stitching, and putting a puzzle together. Look at that beautiful square. We just knocked out this like square, essentially. But the thing about it is that it gives me the satisfaction, one, because it's so pretty, two, it's gonna last, and three, it is so relaxing. It is just peaceful and relaxing, and I really, really, really enjoy it. And it's really not that difficult. It's just, it is time consuming, yes. It is tedious to certain points where, you know, you want to make sure that things line up, they look nice and pretty, blah, blah, blah. But at the same time, when it's done, it's so satisfying to see that you did that, you know. Now you see, I'm actually just kind of going in, cleaning up. They're still kind of wanting to slide a little bit, so I'm still pushing them together, kind of getting them to lock. The glue is so fresh and so wet, so giving them that extra space to kind of breathe and settle. It also helps them find their place. Well, I mean, we literally just pulled the cellophane back on it for the first time, not just but a few minutes ago. So, but yeah, I'm going to continue to work on this block, and I just want to take the time to thank you guys, and thank you for being with me. Thank you for talking to me. Thank you for showing up. Please leave any comments on things that you would like to learn about, things that you want to talk about. You know, I will read all of them. And I will list some important details later down below, so you can click on whatever links you want. Again, I am not affiliated. I didn't get any of these. I'm not sponsored. I've paid for all this by myself, for myself. But the place where I did get this, I think that you should actually go to, especially if you want some beautiful, real handcrafted. I mean, these are not mass produced. This is hand poured, handcrafted, fit to me. It is absolutely beautiful. And they do cut like real custom work too, which I'm having a pin that is customized for me. And when I get it, it's going to take some time, but when I do get it, it is going to be amazing, and I won't wait to show it off, obviously. But they put out the most beautiful, high quality diamond painting pens, all different shapes and sizes and colors. And the work that they do is pretty solid. So I will call them, and we kind of joke around about it, but they are the Gucci of the diamond pens. So if you are wanting a really sturdy, beautiful, hand-done pen, please go check them out. If not for that, they just do an amazing job, and they're so friendly. So anyway, thank you to Bass Custom Arts. Certainly appreciate it. Beautiful job. It's so wonderful. Anyway, I love you guys. Thank you for coming, and y'all have a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. And may you all find peace, love, joy, happiness, and great health in the new year. And love your family, love your friends, and we'll see you soon. Bye.